What's up everyone, Lion Roar here, and I have a Gemstone Legends promo code for you to use whether you're a new player or a veteran player to go along with probably one of the biggest and best updates ever to the game. And I'm going to talk all about that update today after I give you the promo code. It includes awesome things like speed tickets, a diamond scroll, and new events among much more. So let's talk all about this. All right, so first I have a promo code for you that's going to work from now until October 15th, 2022. And unfortunately, if you're watching this video after that, it's probably not going to work. But for those of you who are watching it in time, just click on your inbox in the upper left-hand corner, then the gold button that says redeem, and then the code is going to be loud underscore roar. And then when you click confirm, you're going to get a bunch of dust. I think this is a super cool code. This is one of the best rewards I've seen for something like this. So make sure to get your dust. And of course, you can't get your dust if you haven't downloaded the game yet. So if you haven't downloaded the game, use the link in the description of this video to get a bunch more free stuff along with an epic hero. And it's the only way to get that stuff. So make sure to use the link. Okay, let's dive in and take a look at the new update to Gemstone Legends. I'm going to go to the Reddit page to look at this. So if you want to see more details, make sure to go to the Reddit page or Discord where the notes are listed. So this is going to be patch 0.45, and I put a link to this in the description of the video so you can read along with me. I am not going to read everything in this. It is a very long document with lots of details, but I am going to summarize it for you so you have a sneak peek of what's to come. But if you need to know more details, please click the link and look through it. First of all is speed tickets. This is the first of several really nice quality of life improvements to Gemstone Legends. I'm really excited about this, and I think a lot of players have been asking for something like this. So basically what's going to happen with speed tickets is it's going to replace your multi-battle. You're going to get 15 speed tickets a day, and instead of multi-battling where you hit the button and then you have to wait 20 or 30 minutes for the battles to be done before you get your rewards, now it's going to be almost instantaneous. It's going to take a little time, like a few seconds or whatever, but you're going to get all your rewards all at once, but you still can lose matches. So I think that's important to understand. You want to make sure to still match your team with who you're fighting against. You want to make sure it's not too hard or too easy where you're getting fewer rewards and things like that. So take that into account. This is what the battle summary will look like and the rewards that you can get from that. Now, there are going to be some differences between if you're like a non-Gemstone Prime player and a Gemstone Prime player. I'm going to talk a little bit more about the Gemstone Prime differences later on, but basically know this. You can use 10 speed tickets at a time. For the purpose of this, I'm going to refer to multi-battle as something a little bit different than what you know it as now. But multi-battle is basically like you can do multiple battles at the same time. Okay, the button's not going to be called that anymore, but you can now have unlimited multi-battles. So if you have like 1,000 speed tickets, you can like do them all at once with a caveat. If you're a regular Gemstone player, you can do 10 speed tickets at a time. If you're a Prime player, you're going to be able to do 15 of those at a time. Now, everybody's going to get 15 free speed tickets per day, but the Gemstone Prime players are going to get 35 per day. So I do want to point out that there are some differences between that. Gemstone Prime is probably one of the best deals you can get in the game. So if you're looking to be like a cheap to play player or something, that's definitely something to go after. All right, there's going to be changes to the Riffs as well. This is actually going to look a lot more like the campaign map. You know how you can get 1 star for a battle or 2 stars or 3 stars. And if you get 3 stars, you're going to get more rewards. Well, what's really cool about this in the Rift is if you get all of the 3-star battle rewards, those are platinum shards you're getting. And you can get up to 450 platinum scroll shards from all the Rifts. So that's really cool. Then we have Raid Boss Swipe. So what the heck is this? This is cool too. Another thing that's going to save you time. When you go fight the Raid Boss, let's say you have a really satisfactory or satisfying or amazing first hit. You can actually copy the hit. Your team is going to have to run through the hit again. So in order to copy the first hit, you do need to have the same battle materials and things like that to have it all set up exactly the same and then go for it. But you'll get the same exact score and all of that. That should save you some time. Okay, so Gemstone Legends added a quick note here about Battle Pass adjustments. Previously, they had given you certain amounts of dust in the Battle Pass, which we're missing in this one. So what they've done is basically just gone back and fixed it so that you're going to get the same amount as before. And if you had missed out on it because you already collected it, it's going to show up in your inbox. So take note of that. Now, here's a pretty big update, which is the Gemstone Prime upgrade. We teased it a little bit just a couple of minutes ago. But let me refresh you on what that got you. So to be a Gemstone Prime member, you got a 20% hero XP from battles, 20% gold coins from battles, 20% energy regeneration, and plus 50 daily multi-battles. Well, here's what changed. Since there are no more of multi-battles as you had known them previously, they're basically unlimited now, and you have speed tickets. You've been given, as a Prime member, an increase of 5 max limit of multi-battle use. So basically, you can fight 15 battles all at once. And if you have an enormous amount of tickets, you can go back and keep doing the 15 battles again and again, right? You can't do like 100 battles all at once is what this is saying. And if you're not a Prime member, then of course, it's just the 10 battles that we were mentioning before. Some of the things here that I just said stay the same, but you get another increase to what you get out of Prime. A plus 25 max energy, plus 300 artifacts inventory slots, which is amazing because I feel like my artifacts are always taking up so much space and I'm constantly having to deal with that. So it's really nice that the Prime players get a little boost to that. And then 35 speed tickets per day. So yeah, you're gonna have more energy in the world map, the campaign, the rift, that kind of thing, and also be able to speed through it quicker and more, which I think is awesome. Now, how about this? The Diamond Scroll. This is gonna be an ultra rare type of scroll, but it's going to get you a guaranteed legendary hero. And on top of that, Gemstone Legends was thinking, I think they know me. I think they know you. I think they play this game too. Because there's nothing more disappointing than getting an awesome scroll like this and then getting the same hero that you already had. So this is not going to do that. When you get a diamond scroll, you get a legendary hero you do not own, which I think is really smart thinking, and that's super exciting. One of the most fun things about a game like this is its diversity, is all the different parts to it, the different art, the different specials, how you can synergize them with different heroes. So if you just get the same heroes over and over, that's not really that fun, right? So the Diamond Scroll is going to fix that. It's going to make sure that when you get it, you get a unique legendary hero. Also, there's going to be new events. There's a couple listed here. One of them is going to be chain events. This is going to replace those like monthly events for epic heroes. And instead, this is going to be every other month or so. There's going to be 3 separate events that all kind of like impact each other a little bit. And then there's going to be battle events. So battle events are a special type of event that's going to take place outside the Riffs campaign, arena, or raid bosses. They're going to vary from event to event, giving players options to test their strengths and exploit their weaknesses. So you're going to get more instruction on what that is in the future for each of them, since obviously they're going to vary. You'll have to see what they are at the time. Then there's also going to be tournaments, and these are going to create groups of players, not like a guild per se. It's going to make sure in tournaments that you're playing with people who are very similar in strength to you. So really the tournaments, when you play those, are going to be a test of skill. Since you're all pretty evenly matched, it's going to test how well can you synergize your teams? How well can you make the matches on the board? How well can you choose who to target whenever you're attacking a defense? Or to pick the right kinds of specials to bring along to nullify what the opponent is doing. I'm excited about tournaments because that takes the sort of like pay to win feel out of games like this. When you get to go up against people who are like you, you get to test your skill. And that's ultimately what a game like this is fun for. Also, in Guild Wars, there was a small quality of life improvement, especially for the leader of guilds. But basically, if you're somebody who doesn't enjoy playing Guild Wars, that's okay. Gemstone Legends is for everybody. And if you're in a guild that's okay with you not playing in the Guild Wars, you can opt out of it now, and the leader's going to see it. because the Guild Wars take a lot of strategy and thought and teamwork. They take a lot of teamwork. So if somebody's not playing right now and they haven't really communicated well, they just kind of don't show up on the battlefield. And that's really frustrating for a team when they don't really know how to plan around that. And then a whole war can be shot because of something like that. So now this is going to let the whole team strategize around this. Also, because I'm like a data nerd, I'm really excited to tell you that they're going to be bringing a Guild Wars history to Gemstone Legends, where you can click on it and see what the scores were of all your previous wars and whether you won or not. So that's really, really nice. Also, in Guild Wars, they're going to introduce the idea of exhaust. This is not a unique idea for Gemstone Legends. We've seen this in other games too. But basically what it means is in the Guild Wars, so you can't reuse the same teams over and over and over again. It's going to exhaust the teams the more they're used. And there's different levels of exhaust. This is what it's going to look like. So if you use heroes, you can use heroes again, but they start to take a hit to the stats. And of course, when you get down to this like level 3 with negative 45% attack, negative 45% defense, and negative 45% speed, probably isn't worth it to use them anymore. But that's just my opinion. A few other things here. So they're going to add battle numbers to the campaign map just to make it a little easier to navigate. There's going to be a new login button. So like if you start the game and you're not like in it already, like you got kicked out somehow, you can just easily click that to like log right back in. All right. And of course, there's going to be other improvements and bug fixes down here at the bottom, which I am not going to read for you. You can read through that. But this is a lot of really exciting changes. I think this is going to be a huge boon to the game. So if you haven't played in a while, or you're just a brand new player, like now's the time to really jump back into this or jump into it for the first time. And if you're a veteran player, oh man, this is what we've been asking for a long time. So this is fantastic. I love how Gemstone Legends thinks of us. They ask our opinions. They take our advice. Great game, great company. Let me know in the comments what you think. What's your favorite part about the update? I want to know what you're most excited for. And if you haven't already, please consider giving the video a like, subscribing, and I will catch you in the next one.